your head in the game. See you later.
Testing. Let's see if this is working. First time. I don't know if anybody can see. House. Unforgiving. Deadly. Card counter. All crit damage. Hold down vent break. Small grip. Choose range and reload here. Crit chance, ready to fire. And a crow red dot. I don't know where I got this one, but it's a good one. Run a Super 90. Destructive, unforgiving, responsive. Small grip. Crit chance, rate of fire again. C79, crit chance, crit damage, headshot. 6-piece striker. Got a lot of toughness. I like running a lot of toughness on here. Firearms are decent too for the 9K stamina. I just like the survivability more than the 6K. Chest piece. Health, enemy armor, damage. Couldn't get a better one. Would prefer skill haste here. Everything's fully optimized. 2 mods. 266 staminas and 1% crit chance. Crit chance is a big part of recouping a little of that damage with the low firearms, even though the stacks help tremendously. Striker's mask. You can see, first thing I notice when I look at it every time, disappointing, is the experience. Don't need that at all, but it is what it is. Crit chance, stamina. Again with 266 stamina and 1% crit chance for the mod. Down to the knee pads. Run first aid self heals on all these just for a little bit of extra health when I run my booster shot. But the mods are they're all 266 stamina with 1% crit chance on all of them. But you see the stamina, health, damage to elites, shock and burn. In my opinion, that's pretty much exactly what you'd want. That'd be considered god roll, I guess. In my view, at least. Some people want crit damage there. Of course, it's up to your playstyle, but I like having a whole lot of toughness. Go to the holster, all maxed out, crit chance. Again, first aid self-heal. Gloves. It's my one firearms roll. Crit chance, crit damage, submachine gun damage. I run different ones too. I got a set up for a shotgun, set up for assault rifle, all firearms, so they're very interchangeable. I can go and set up my bullfrog ahead of time and just swap over real quick. I don't have to change loadouts or different shotguns, whatnot. Just depends on what I want to do. It's flexible. Excuse me. Out of the backpack. There's a stamina crit chance mod, 266. They had an event a few weeks ago, so I loaded up on them. Then we got the first aid self heals again, 6%. As you can see, the backpack's all fully optimized too. Ammo capacity, health, and stamina. Ideally, if you're really good at sorry, around surviving, I'm not that great at it. Once again, you can try to look for a backpack with crit damage or something else if you really want to go that way, but ideally it's health, critical damage, or skill power if you're running a skill build. Like I said, I like the health. I like being able to have that toughness way up there, the survivability. So there's that. Go over to my skills. That booster shot I have to put on. I was it. We were doing some manhunts last night. Shocked the immunizer, and immunizer is, if you don't know, super important to get the bleed off, to dodge shock turrets, keep off fire. There's just so many uses for it. It's not worth using a life support where you get a little more healing. Definitely you run the immunizer. And the booster shot, you see the heal isn't too great, but we use it for the damage resistance from it and the damage increase that we get from it. This goes with my skill haste on my chest that I want. The cooldowns are pretty bad. Ideally, you'd like to throw some skill haste in there, and I find it most useful on the chest. But to each their own. Talents, I was running with a Gru. Running those shock turrets yesterday. Everybody complains about. It's part of the game. Get over it. It's pretty much the way I look at it. I get hit with them all the time. It is what it is. So I run both almost all the time with a striker set because you're generally on the move. I'm running solo right now, so I'm going to run some strike back, get my skills back a little faster. And I'm going to run with probably the pulse, yeah, the precision. If you don't know, when you have this active and you get a headshot, it creates a base pulse for you as far as the crit chance and crit damage on that specific player or target. So you do get extra damage out of running this if you get a headshot. Running those, and I'm running the defense in case I get some good items from bosses or whatever and I want to get away, or if I need a little help, I'll run that too. I don't really run these too much solo. Alright, and so we'll look at my house. Critical chance and damage. Hits for 17.3 pretty much. 51 chance, 114% damage, 61% headshot. Stability from the striker set. Reload time 2.3. Bonus 4.5. Probably I think my grip is where I get that from. So then damage to elites 16. Enemy armor damage 21. Not really built for PvE because they're not really too much of an issue in the Dark Zone. So I don't spec heavy into that. I'm more worried about the players by far. Skill power is low. That's about standard for most builds. Toughness, as you can see up there, 645, 284. Huge health pools, 429,128, and armor mitigation 33.5%, which is maxed out. This stuff is all whatever. Exotic damage resilience is a lot of people like running it for the Predator. I'm decent enough to where I can keep the Predator bleed off of me with that immune station. You just gotta learn to fight, moving in and out of it. The burn resistance 33, shock 33. I don't spec into resistances too much. I don't think they make a huge difference. They certainly help, but not a huge deal in my opinion. But let me go back to the health real quick. Like I said, huge health pool, and that makes a huge difference. Let me show you why as far as the striker set goes. So, you're sure you probably know right now, but striker set, you get the 2-piece stability, 3-piece enemy armor damage, 4-piece is basically getting extra damage per shot's hit as long as you consistently hit. Missing shots will reduce your bonus damage, or as time goes by it drops as well. You can read it there, I'm sure you're aware of it. So you get to the 5-piece and you get more stability and enemy armor damage. 6-piece is the striker's persistence. So every hit adds self-healing bonus of 0.02% of maximum health per second. So read that again. Adds self-healing bonus of 0.02% of your maximum health per second. So first thing is the higher your health pool, the more actual health you're getting back. It's a percentage based off of your maximum health. So if you're running 6K and your health pool's, I don't know, 320,000, 0.02% of that is much less than mine at about a 430%, or 430,000, sorry. So the second part of the description, the bonus is increased by 0.05% for every 3,000 stamina. So the base is 0.02. At 3,000 you get a 0.05 bonus, so that's 0.07%. At 6,000 that goes up another 0.05, so that would be 0.12. At 9,000 stamina it goes up another 0.05, so you're looking at 0.17% of your maximum health per second. If you do the easy math and just say for instance your stacks are at 100, at 3,000 stamina you're getting 7% of your health back per second. 6K stamina you are getting 12% of your health back per second. At 9K stamina you are getting 17% of your health back per second. So if you want to just take rough numbers, this is just an estimate, 430k health for the health pool, I'm getting 17% of it back per second. So let's just round about, it's about a fifth of it. A fifth of 430 would be, I don't know, about 86,000 about. So when my stacks are at 100, I'm getting 86,000 health back per second. Now, of course, we're not always going to be at 100 stacks, but this is just the ideal way you want it, if you can have it all the time. But that's just an idea of what your health can be back. So if you have 6K stamina and say your health is 325,000, you're getting 12% of that, so you're getting about, I don't know, maybe about 40,000 health back per second. It's a huge difference. Huge difference. So with this, it stacks up to 100 hits as well. Mission shots drop the bonus by 1 stack, and the bonus reduced by 2 stacks every second. So the big difference here is you're getting the health back, and you have to you miss the miss shots drop the bonus by 1, as opposed to the 4-piece bonus drops by 2% per shot missed. So it gives you an idea how much stronger the 6-piece is. So every hit increases the bonus damage for Striker's battle gear by an additional 1% also. So you're getting 2% per hit on stacks as opposed to just 1. Alright, so that is my build, the way I'm set up, my skills. I'll give you a quick logic as to why I choose the 9K stamina, and a little breakdown of why I believe it's much more effective. So I'm going to run a nice little division tech run here and seal caches, because as most people know, the caches are actually where you get a whole lot of div tech. I'd say about the average for a yellow cache is, I'd say probably about 3 per box as a good average for it. So we're going to go for that, and we're going to go for as much div tech as we can get. There's leaderboards, no big deal, but I do a lot of DZ. That's all I do, pretty much. Supply drop right next to us here.
Proximity coverage only.
3 meters away.
Backup
Got
activated.
the corner. I'm
System
going to leave that alone
rebooted.
at first. We'll see what happens as time goes by.
Entering dark zone.
We got a player, of course.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
They are going to go rogue. So they grab 1 tech. There's another one there. I don't feel like going rogue right now, but we're fighting. There's another one there. We're going to leave it alone, so these guys can leave us alone for right now. Another player. So this is kind of busy right now. I do not cheat, by the way. I use just my own pop shot abilities. Have that. Credits. I don't know, everybody Russia's still
Attention.
crazy.
Nearby supply drop has been
Vision tech
claimed by
there,
another
he's gonna
agent.
get it. Let these guys fight over it. Those are important, those little ones
Warning.
like that.
You are now entering a contaminated area.
However, I kind of prioritize the caches over them a little bit. More than likely, since they are going after the vision tech, they're going to want to come to this stuff too. Caches. So what I'm going to do, I'm smart, I'm going to open them, not grab them. Go back here now, but they're fighting just as I figured they would. Now they got the aggro. Boss. Here. Pop that. I think I grabbed that. On accident, because I was trying to see if the chest was open as well. Since there's so many players around, I can delete it if I need to. That's why. And there I went. But that's okay, because I don't lose anything. I didn't have anything good. So, that's okay, no big deal. Shock turret. As you see, I took them off, and I said don't complain about them because everybody uses them. Part of the game. And that just took me down there. That's also another reason why I don't use the healing special there, the signature. Forget the name of the recovery link. Yep. Because that would have procced me using it there, and I was so surrounded that it might not have made much of a difference if I had it on. I would have just probably have gone down anyway. And about a signature. At least now I still have my signature. No big deal. Guys are still running rogue. This is not why I'm trying to live stream right now, though.
Supply drops have expired.
Oh well. Another shock turret. They are very desperate. 4v1 and they're chasing me down. Still chasing.
Here we go. Yeah, much of a threat. And much of a challenge.
They can chase me. It's okay. I'm after the vision tech, so. Hi, honey. Hi. That's my 1-year-old and 3-year-old. So this is not going according to plan, just so everybody knows. That's okay.
Hey, get your ass over here.
You are now entering a safe area.
If you see where I was running, though, there was that little parking lot there. Had some. There was a building right before that that has 4 inside of it. 1 in each corner, on the bottom and up top. Well, 2 corners, whatever. And one outside. I'm gonna go back and see
Warning.
if I can
Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
grab that real quick. That's down. See if these guys will leave me alone yet. Big
Now
old heads
leaving
from
the
going 4-on-1.
contaminated area.
Guys not even shooting at them. Alright, so check this out. This is the building I was talking about. It has 5. 4 in it and 1 outside. That's down. Generally, I only look at the bottom floor to see what's up. Well, there's a couple more above in the corners. You can go up through here. There's a little rope right here, or there's a stairway over in that doorway. But I'm not too pressured to get a whole lot of division tech because I have pretty much everything I needed to be optimized. That it is optimized, so it's not a huge priority for me. I'm gonna run back and grab these caches real quick. Big part of the reason for that too, along with the division tech, is that I'm saving materials for 1.9. You never know what's going to happen. They weren't really of any value before 1.8. 1.7 and 1.6 really materials weren't that big of a deal. But they shocked us at 1.8, at least a little bit, with being able to craft the Damascus for Division Tech. So I'm pretty much just preparing for that. Alright. So let's go back to this Division Tech run. Show you why I was going back over here. Even though I already got the Division Tech, there's still more value over here as far as this run goes. It's not that funny.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
There. That's the value.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Also, I come over here, you don't have to, obviously. But clearing landmark, you generally get 1 tech from the boss, 1 for clearing the landmark, and then there's also 1 in here, so there's potential for 3 vision tech in this short little trip from that cage here. I don't know if you've been noticing, but I generally grab all the junk as I go as well. There's another Division Tech right there. I generally don't grab gear because I don't need it whatsoever. But I generally grab all this other junk. One, to protect the caches. Maybe they won't become public drops if something does happen. And for two, if I need to go off on a quick extraction, at least I'm getting use out of the weapon parts and stuff. The fabric, you don't really need too much. You get a lot, but I'm also very high on it. Weapon parts, I'm getting up there. Electronics, I'm up there. I pretty much keep rolling stuff and use those to make weapon kits for rolling various things that I probably really don't need, but hey, I got the stuff to do it, so why not? So what we're going to do is run back this way through that little contaminated area, go to the oh-so-famous spot a lot of people hit up for Division Tech, right over by checkpoint, east checkpoint over here, kind of the DZ5 Eastern extraction. Jerk. Also, you never know, this cache could come back up. It is not flowing, but things like that do happen.
Leaving contaminated area.
Thank you. Thank you for my phone. You know, this is my first live broadcast. This is my first live broadcast. There could be people watching this, hearing you guys. That's down. They can hear how crazy my wife is. We have a good relationship. We tease each other all the time. That's down. I figured all this stuff is down, but it's worth a check since I'm right here.
Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
Just like that. That cache right there just made up for both those division techs that were down in that building and two of these three that are probably down. Yeah.
Today, the contaminated area.
Or at least has the potential to make up for them. So you run up over here. A lot of people run by this one. Down. I do take out the pit here, but I do run over here to check this division tech, which is often left here. It's not at the moment. There's another one. You can go down and go to underground. You go down the stairs, and when you get to the bottom, you take a right, and then your first left, and it's right there on the left-hand side. But I don't run there all the time. It's just kind of out of the way. I'd rather start working on this area and get this cleared out and get the caches that are here, along with hopefully a division tech. Fingers crossed. I also circle around the top up here just to make sure the grenaders don't stay up there unattended, because it's really a pain when they just sit up there and fire down on you after you kill the boss down below. I don't like dealing with that, because then you got to run all the way back up to kill them. I'd rather just kill them first, just to get them out of the way. So that looked clear. A couple enemies here, including the boss. It's a bonus. Vision tech's up. I'm going to grab the cache so somebody else doesn't come up and try to take it. If I do hear the NPCs fighting, I can run back real quick and try to get shots on the boss. But I try not to stir them up until I'm ready to go after them. Alright, so here we go.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
Just seen rogues up on a little north of me. I'm going to take a peek and see if I can find them. I'm assuming it's there. So we got some people here farming 7 right above me. Alright, so I'm probably running conceal. But I'm gonna assume they're at that extraction way up there, so I'll just a little bit of caution, but health regen. There's not there. It's bonkers. And your health bar is always going to be looking about the same. Going up, but your health bar is going to be smaller, so.
Area secure.
What's that? I don't need any of those. Get rid of the bag. Or the yes. I would normally pick that up, but the talents are absolute garbage. I probably would never use it anyway, but sometimes you just get bored of using the same old stuff all the time. So I do keep an eye out. So it's stash 99. We have 6 caches. We'll hit up the Q building, see if we can sneak 3 more out of that, and then we're off to an extraction. Go in here. This place is often miserable because of these guys. Break these down real quick before I start grabbing the caches. Make sure I got the room for them. Alright, I'll balls to the wall. Again for the immunizer. All this stuff's hitting me. I'm sure most people know, but those who don't, that's how important this is. Nothing good. Take that.
Secure.
Go back up, check the caches. Oh, cache and chest. It's up. That's a high firearms mod. I probably don't need it, but take a look at it. And no, don't need that. So we are full on the sealed caches. Run over and extract. Manhunt just popped up. They seem pretty good distance away. It shouldn't be in any danger from them for this extraction. Who's to say that there's other people around though? Before I extract, most of the time, especially when I'm solo, I will check the landmarks that are immediately near me, see if any of them are down. Unfortunately, up here in DZ6, good thing and bad thing, you can run this all day long. A lot of times, there's a bunch of division tech up in here, some back over here, caches, a couple bosses here, and then there's another boss here, down here, another boss here. So you don't take down landmarks and give out your location as to where you are, which is great, but at the same time you're missing on the actual landmark clears, which offer division tech and DZ funds, stuff like that, as rewards as well. So let's clear this out. Pardon me for my horrible aim. This is why I like the toughness. I am not the best player. Pretty decent, but I'm not just not up there on the level of a lot of other guys. Other thing, if you want to try to be sneaky, like I like to do when I'm running solo, is to make sure that this is cleared out before you call the extraction. If you call the extraction without this being cleared out, there's a lot of times guys get stuck along this wall. I'll take a couple of shots. All my radar shows there's only people over there. But if you do not clear this out entirely up here, when the NPCs spawn from you signaling the extraction, they will be aggroed to you. Beforehand, you call the extraction, they will not be aggroed to you. This works for any extraction, does not matter. And as a solo player, I want those NPCs up. I want them available to maybe assist me, because if somebody comes up here going rogue, they're going to be the ones get seen first. The NPCs can help me out a little bit. Might not make all the difference in the world, but it's something that's nice to have as some sort of help, at least. I see I cleared it out completely, so these guys are not aggroed. They will sit there, or will stand there, until they're aggroed. They'll move around a little bit. They won't move around too much, at least during the duration of this extraction process here. A lot of people like killing these people and doing all that. I look at it as, why eliminate them if rogues are going to come up here to go after me anyway? Then at least I have some potential help, rather than being stuck all alone with no NPCs shooting at people. Also, the reason why I called the extraction where I did is because I try to go over there and put my gear on the rope without alarming these guys. You see, like, the location they're in now, you probably could get away with putting it on the rope without alerting them. Maybe that shotgunner right there might see you, might not. But regardless, I try to get my stuff on without alarming them. Give it a little patience and see what happens. Oh, he just turned his back. Shotgunner just turned his back over there too. There we go. So now, if people do come up and try to take my gear, they generally will come from down there, from the west, because that's the closest checkpoint. But while they're running or doing whatever they're going to do, they're probably going to draw aggro from the NPCs. Especially if they run, try to catch me from over here from the backside, they will see them.
15 seconds.
And by listening for them, I will be able to tell if there is somebody coming up behind me. So that's why I'm looking just this general direction. Alright, got it off, good to go. Now I don't care if they get alerted.
Successful extraction complete.
I leave them there, so if another team still tries to extract, they can have fun clearing out that mess. Not my problem, I got my stuff off. So I've been live streaming for 40 minutes. I think I've been in the DZ for about 20-ish. There's 9 caches, so it's about... it's about 30 div tech right there. Minus, or plus all the ones I picked up. Plus all the ones I haven't picked up. If you want to add those in, you do get a lot of division tech running this. A lot of them are down.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated
down.
area.
Let me see what this invitation is. I will join the party. Much funner than playing solo. What's up, Easy? I am
Exiting
trying
the
to live
contaminated
stream for the
area.
first time, making an attempt at it. Why not? No, it's okay. You're good. Just running a tech route. That's about it. YouTube. I got it set where it can't hear anybody else's voices and all that stuff, though. Some of the dingbats we play with, it's all you'd hear. What do you guys got going on? Yeah, I was just testing the waters with this, running a quick broadcast, and then I'm gonna review it and see how horrible it was at it. You know, go from there. Oh yeah, we can. I'm just gonna stay right here because it's not gonna be too much longer. Anyway.
Heads up, there's a manhunt detected in your area.
The rogue agent has been neutralized.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I was at it, getting shot through walls and stuff like that the other day, and pretty much just put my controller down, so that was about it. Yeah. That would frustrate me. Putting it lightly, of course. I wish we would have had you with us. That's not easy. We were running a server, and we had a noob playing with us. Doesn't even have a classified set yet.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, he does that.
Attention. Supply drops detected.
He was trying to. He's getting upset last night too because he was one time we were at the manhunt and he was clearing it, and he was ran ahead because he was all excited to try to clear it. So we were I don't know, about 100 meters behind him because there were somebody popped out of the checkpoint and 3 versus 1ing me. So the other 2 guys came back and were like, "Yo, Sean, turn around," and he didn't. And then he got killed on the manhunt station, wondering why we didn't pop the blue for him. And it's just like, well, we said something. We said turn around. We ended up clearing it anyway. Or no, no, we didn't clear that one.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
But I certainly know what you mean. What are you guys doing? Just farming, or are you guys going doing rogues, or what? That is frustrating. You know, all the gear sets are cheese to me. I don't know. They're all kind of. I hear you. Or at least give it a cap where it can only pop 2 times or something. What's up, Max? I'm joining up with these guys in a second. I don't know if they got room or not. Maybe. They do. I don't know.
Supply drop has been claimed.
I'm just running my first live stream. As annoying as it is. I don't even know if I can hear myself. I'm going to go back and watch it, so we'll see. Yeah. What is it? What do I need to tell you? My name on there? That's my, my gamer tag. Yeah. Or at least I hope it is. I try to set it up that way. Who the hell knows?
Be advised, all remaining supply drops will expire in 30 seconds.
I can see how this could be frustrating for people, though. Hey, nobody watching, too. That's okay. That's okay with me. Awesome. I heard it.
Alert. Supply drops have expired.
Now I don't want to talk because I'm hearing myself talking. It's really annoying. Yep, I'm out of combat now, so you lose it. I don't like that. I think you should be able to keep your stacks when you're out of combat and let them deteriorate as they go. Same thing with like the Lone Star one. See, I'm hearing myself talk again. What the fuck? You could be the only one watching my channel, and I'm gonna block you somehow as soon as I can figure out how to do that shit. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. I'm just Polish and stubborn, that's all. Why would you do that? You've done this before, you don't need to like it. Oh, yeah. You are extremely nice. I just got a supply drop and I had to do all the work by myself. It wasn't very fun.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Great. Does it look okay, the stream? Does the picture bad, or is it alright? Alright. I'm not buying any freaking equipment for this crap, so I hope it looks alright.
Ready to bring it on board.
I'll never leave Stryker.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Is that what you seriously said?
Rogue agent has compromised the extraction. Your gear is no longer secured.
I hope you guys enjoy nothing. Really, you're bowing? 4v1 cutting my rope. And you are bowing in... Oh my goodness. What a champ that guy is. I am in fear. Wow. That's just amazing. More than welcome to it. I mean, we do that to people, but I don't go over there and taunt them and show about it. 1v4 kind of deal. I made the guy's nomad pop like 3 or 4 times too. Of course, if that was mine, it would only have popped once and I would have been dead. Yeah, they hate Polacks, so my chances go from 50% down to like 14.3. What's that? A lot of people throw a lot of grenades, that's for sure. Guy we were playing with last night. Guy we were running with last night, we were running a server going manhunt. He was running that as a healer, and it was really helpful for the team, that's for sure. Final measure healer. I'm getting ready to leave the DZ. I'm just grabbing some quick div tech before I leave.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Now I got to get smart on technology and create some sort of cool intro for my videos and little pictures and stuff on the title to draw people in to my boring content. I imagine that stuff's probably got to be done with PC though. And I do not. Fair enough. Max, actually, this is the first time I've ran Striker in probably about a week. I've been running... What's up?
Area secure.
Well, you just met me like 2 weeks ago, and I was doing all sorts of Striker testing for that period of time until like last week. So, it was just timing. See, I'll show you my loadouts. Striker, Rusher. That's just, I swap out my gloves, I run a shotgun damage type deal. Oh, that was a Striker one too. All they've done is set up Predator, Banshee, and Hunter's Faith lately. That's the only ones I've been running. Hunter's Faith is a whole lot of fun when you're killing manhunts. I will tell you that. Oh yeah. When I use it, I pretty much have full intentions on dying at some point. I don't plan to live. But when somebody's trying to capture the box, and they don't know where you are, and you start pelting them with that thing, it's ridiculous. I love it.
Attention.
Yeah, if it gave you a third skill.
What are you waiting for?
Seeker, Sticky, and Turret or something. That'd be amazing.
That's fine. Someone else will want this.
Seekers and Sticky or something, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that something along those lines would be great, even if they took off, like, you had to take off your signature to do it, so that would be activating your third skill. No. That's if for the signature being removed, they'd have to change something with a 6-piece to make it stronger anyway. But just saying, like, if they wanted to. I'm definitely with you there, though. I think they should have something where you run 3 skills. Why the hell not? Yeah. So everybody uses the immunizer. It's strictly for the predator and shock turrets mainly.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, heals there. Yeah.
Can't find this stuff back at the base.
What if it wasn't for predator and whatnot? Everybody'd run the other one of whatever the hell it's called,
Go and wait for
life support.
You go in without this? You're dead. I got stuff that'll save your life. Hey, stupid! Over here!